15 seconds.
That's fine. Look at us.
Hello, friends.
Hello, everybody. We're about to get started on this mad journey into one sound submissions. Jeff is with us right now.
Hi, friends.
15 seconds.
Gotta mute this.
Look at us.
Oh,
I'm on your YouTube.
we're looping.
Yeah,
We're
so
already
that
creating-
confirms that it's working, yeah.
Yeah, okay, perfect. We have a lot to listen through. Where do we even begin this whole journey? Thank you, everybody, for your submissions. Jeff and I, well, I don't know about you, actually. I have not listened to any of the submissions. Did you listen?
No.
Okay.
I listened to my mix assistant, Trevor, did a submission, so I have heard that. And I don't know if it's terrible or really good until I hear everybody else's stuff. I'm leaning on the side that it's going to be terrible compared to everybody else's, hopefully.
Oops. Okay, and
Okay.
okay, you heard that, right? You can
Yeah.
hear it? Okay. Forgive me, we're just testing out like the technical flow here as well. I've set it up so we can both speak and listen to the stream and everyone else can do the same.
Yes.
We got the chat over
Just letting
here.
my Discord know. Okay, cool. Got the chat. I'm locked in.
Fine. And then Trevor's thing, let's see if they
Thank you, Eric, for those kind words. We already have like kind people in the chat. That's a good sign out of the gate.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet. And
Okay.
we have Trevor's submissions. They
Okay,
put them up
great.
on SoundCloud.
He submitted two. That's unfair. So we should go for here. One of them I thought was better than the other, so I'm just gonna see which one we should put for Trevor.
Why don't we do? I mean, we can just listen.
We can do
just
both.
listen.
Yeah.
I mean, should we start with those? Just
Yeah, let's start with those to set like a low bar potentially, and then we go from there. But we're working off of a cat sound. You know what I mean? How high? Yeah. And then one thing too, Trevor claims, and I don't know this, but he claims that you cheated in your submission, so you might catch a DQ when we hear yours. But we can approach that when it's time for that. Okay, is your submission on here?
yeah, I wanted. It's probably this one down here. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, the cheated submission, and it's true. It's true. I was like, I just wanted to see how far I could push it. Like, take that one sound, and then there are certain things we can't do in Soundpaint yet, like make like little wavetables out of the sounds. So I was just like, you can always push it deeper.
Oh wait, can we maybe we start with yours so I can hear
Okay, I think
what
that's
a
a good idea.
disqualified track sounds like.
Okay, so
cool.
my submission disqualified already.
But yeah, according to Trevor, I don't know if
So remember, it's all like even the bass drum, the hi hat, everything.
So they're hearing this too right now?
I think so. Yeah. Can
Potentially,
you guys
okay.
tell us if you hear this? You should be hearing it. Woo. I love the little like there's a little like.
It's got a good pocket to it. Woof. Okay, they hear it good.
Submission audio can be louder. Okay, we'll work on that in the next one here. I always have volume issues. You would imagine like for like an audio company, I would have like
You have a
volume
lot of
down.
hardware to mix this stuff right, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Okay, so that was.
Okay, they're just saying the music stuff quiet. Is there like a fader for the music if you're in somewhere?
There is a fader.
Okay.
You know, let's just test it out again. I'll just play the same track here so we get the volume right. And I can also crank it up in here. Advanced audio properties. Let's see, Safari. I'm gonna try to pump it up a little bit. It looks like it's pretty loud now. Is that better now? Let us know if it's better. It should be cranked up. If not, I'll crank it up some more.
Yeah, that's got a good pocket to it.
There's no way that's a cat, that sound.
Wait, should we play Trevor's now?
Oh, okay, I was playing. Okay, yes, we should play Trevor's now. I just want to make sure. Was the volume better here? Okay, we'll see. We'll stop.
Like it's better. It's still too quiet.
It's about the same. Ooh.
Okay, that's gonna be louder just because the track is louder. This is Trevor.
I think those snares. Like I feel this, like this is what's coming after dubstep.
Right? Okay.
How did you make that snare? Like, there's no way that. I know it is.
Okay, well, the track itself is just much louder, so that's gonna help our cause a little
I
bit.
think it was the loudness issues on the first one. Not only was it disqualified, but it was too damn quiet as well.
It had such a good pocket on it. Yours had a good pocket. How did you get I mean, there's some natural performance in there too, right? I could feel like the way the drums were moving, this and that. Like Trevor's was very robotic, like quantized, like which I don't like too much, but yeah.
We've talked about it so many times. Mine is just off the grid.
Yeah.
It's the only difference. Just
Yeah.
play it in hand.
That's why it grooves so well. So yeah.
Well, this had a robotic kind of like thing to it.
Trevor's was like a club in Germany that you just shouldn't have walked into. Kind of vibe.
Right, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Is he industrial in his heart?
He's a cat boy in his heart.
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't think he's very industrial.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that was a RoboCat.
Yeah, this is
So this is Trevor's second.
yeah, Trevor, my assistant. This is his second attempt here, which is cheating with 2 attempts, so he's disqualified. All right, cut it off. Cut it off. It doesn't go anywhere. They asked me to make one of these things, by the way, and I'm just like, Trevor, I'm just not that guy. You got to step up. So thank you, Trevor, for stepping up and setting the bar low for everybody.
Well, we'll find out. If
Yeah,
it's
maybe
lower,
Trevor's the best. Who knows?
The grid is dangerous.
The grid is so dangerous. Yeah. I don't like the grid.
I don't like the grid either.
That's the only thing. If he would have just like, let's say he had those same exact sounds on like an MPC or something, and there's like some human, pocket to the drums. All of a sudden, that track is way cooler.
I think, like in a way, like what made all the MPC music so good is the sheer fact it's pads and it forces you off the grid.
Yes.
Had it been like a stiff thing, it would have been
100%.
all industrial. Like,
100%. 100%.
we talk about this all the time, like at a personal level as well, like just the flow of I know it's so snobby to say to call it real music, but like I just having wasted years on listening to the grid, I have to say like I do make a distinction between like real music and grid music.
Yeah. The problem is when you go off the grid, if you don't have good pocket, you know what I mean? Then it can be even worse. You know what I mean? That's why we talk about like the best drummers in the world have a pocket that is just like feels so good, but it's hard to get there. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I wish there was a way to just like harvest pocket, but it's great that, well, you kind of can a little bit. There's ways, but yeah, pocket is everything.
It is. The old Cubase, they had something called Groove DNA. This would be back in like early 90s, where they would take someone's beat and then analyze it, chop it in, convert it into MIDI data, and then you could use that as sort of a quantized layer.
Yeah.
And it worked. It was really well done, and I don't know why they never followed up
because a lot of the humanized functions that they have, and like almost every quantized thing has like a humanized function in it.
Yeah.
Usually it's just like not human-y. You know what I mean?
No.
It's kind of more of a random generation of like off the grid or whatever, but it's different than just like a sexy pocket, you know?
I agree. I watched this thing with I sent you the one with Michael Jackson's drummer the other day.
Yeah, that's a sexy pocket.
I mean, he's so great, but he keeps talking about like people, like if I can't see people dance to it, it's not the right.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
yep. Yeah, the second you get that with the right dance pocket, everybody's body comes alive. You know what I mean?
And it's not. I mean, the nominal difference is detectable, but it's not like the most crazy thing in the world.
No, it's very subtle, and it's just you hit that little special bit, and then it unlocks the dance of a song. It's magic.
It is. Maybe we're in for some magic here.
Yeah.
So let's just take it from the top.
Oh, this is a good point, Jay saw. For some reason, I was expecting to show up today with one of Troels' he's the best coffee guy in the game. And for some reason, you didn't make coffees this morning, you ordered them. And I think that's further disqualification for you and your submission that I'm forced to drink. This is good, but I mean, yeah, Troels coffee is the best in the game by far.
I'll make you one when we're done if you
Okay.
need more.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure I will.
Okay, cool.
Okay, yep, and thank you for reading the chat as well.
Yeah.
There's always so many things going on.
Yeah.
Okay. So we get started. We have 40 submissions, so it's
Okay, we better get going. Yeah.
all right. First one here, and I think
Should we say the name?
yeah, ATO Contest Cat by Giovanni
Pucci.
Pucci?
Pucci.
Pucci.
You got Giovanni sounded. I thought you were going to be able to do the last name
Giovanni. Well, I mean, we know it's Chi because he's Italian.
Pucci, yes.
Pucci.
Pucci. Giovanni Pucci. Yeah. Yeah, we'll land on that. Okay, headphones on. Hold on.
Let's see this one. This one is at lower volume a little bit.
Already love this one right out of the gate.
It's kind of wild you can make that out of the cat sound. Wow.
Okay, that was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
And that's one of those songs where you're just like, damn, I wish this would go on for 3 minutes and that, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's beautiful. How are we going to keep track of what's the best? How do we...
That's a good, yeah, I need to bring out my phone.
Giovanni, that was beautiful.
I need to keep track.
Yeah, that was beautiful, Giovanni. Here, let's have little notes. Yeah.
I got mixed. Okay, the camera cannot see my notes. That's
Yeah,
right.
that was Giovanni. Love that.
Yeah, Giovanni, how do you make those ambient pads? Like that was I do remember we had them in there, but like this was surprisingly like ambient and beautiful. So nice.
Yeah, I love that one.
So nice.
You should turn that into a whole like thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, or just let it be like this is a nice little intro to an album or something like that.
Yeah.
1 minute and 21 seconds left me wanting more. That's a good sign, right?
So in today, I mean, you know the music market a lot better than me. Like,
Yeah.
like what is the average length of a popular track today? What's the sweet spot?
Ooh, I think. Well, someone's talking that Joji song that just came out was like under 2 minutes. You know what I mean? But we live in a time where I feel like short songs are okay, really long songs are okay.
Okay. So anything goes.
Everybody's gonna say the old cliche thing of like, "Don't bore us, get us to the chorus," or like, "10 minutes is too long." But like Frank Ocean had a song that I engineered 100 years ago that was like 10 minutes long called Pyramids, you know what I mean? So I just feel like at the end of the day, just be artful, take big chances, you know what I mean? If it feels right to be short, there's something beautiful about Giovanni's song where it's like it leaves you wanting more, and that's kind of nice, right? Maybe if it went longer, it kind of would have been like, you know what I mean? So what really is like, how do you feel after listening to a piece of art? And I listen to Giovanni's thing, I feel great, mission accomplished. So, you know what I mean? Don't think too much about like the market or this and that. You just got to remain artful, and then hope for the best if you want to like be commercially successful, I guess, you know. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But cool.
Years.
Well done, Giovanni.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, so Trevor was bad. Now we know for sure Trevor was bad.
I mean, you know, it's so funny, man, because I used to be very judgmental about music. Like Tanya and I would walk into restaurants and I would leave. I remember once we went into an Indian restaurant and someone was pretending to play the tabla and did not know how to do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just can't deal with it.
Right, yeah.
But I'm trying to like now, I heard like a high school orchestra the other day. They were horribly detuned, but it was also pretty in its own way.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to come to teach myself to be more like accepting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Like, there's beauty in everything.
For sure, yeah. And even if you hear something anything that can invoke heavy emotion can have artistic value, right?
Yeah.
In some way. Maybe the tabla performance was so bad that you're laughing about it with your friends for the next 10 years. And in that sense, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay.
I still remember it. Like, just because tabla is a very specific thing.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
either you got it down or you don't.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
All right, shall we
We shall,
jump
yeah.
in?
I just want to say one thing. Marissa or Eric on the chat, would you guys mind just finding a link from the original video so we can just listen to the core sound that we used?
Oh, good point.
I
Yeah,
forgot to do
good
that in the
point.
beginning.
Yeah,
I think
we should
that
do
that
that.
would kind of probably be helpful. I'll play the second song, but if you guys just want to post a link on YouTube. Okay, so Soundpaint 2. This is the Brix Manifold by Les Conley. The Brix Manifold.
The Brix Manifold. Okay.
What does manifold mean?
I feel like on the Starship Enterprise, if you go underneath one of the control panels and you can search through the manifold and do some wires and something like that.
Oh, okay.
It's like, yeah.
It's like a patch.
The manifold has gone awry. Right? Something like that.
That's what it was. Ooh. Oh, hold on. That was nice. What an epic ending.
That was cool. That was cool.
That
That
was-
was fun. So that was, do we have a name on that one?
Les Conley's
Les
The Brix
Conley.
Manifold. Yeah.
That was very cool. Yeah, I mean, is Lex Conley in the chat? Is it Lex Conley? Yeah, just like, so I'm a music mixer, right? And I'm just gonna give some perspective of like,
Yeah.
there's something that I like to talk about, like macro dynamics, which is kind of like the energy flow of the song. I almost feel like, not to give some like unsolicited feedback, but the beginning part of the song kind of like climaxed
You want to listen to it?
like right around here, like this is so that was like the biggest part of the song, right? It almost feel like you could like chop the second half of the song, put that in the beginning, and then the first half of the song to the end, and then it would kind of grow to where the energy kind of climaxed at the end, and then the journey would be from kind of like building up to this moment of glory at the end, kind of a vibe.
Okay, got it.
Now,
so
that's
you said
not
we
to
take this part here and put it in.
Potentially, it might not work. It might work.
Yeah.
But sometimes it felt like the energy of the production peaked at the beginning, and then kind of like went off, which can be okay too. But yeah, overall, great submission, better than Trevor. I liked it.
Hello, Trevor's getting a hard time for
Yeah.
everyone.
I also like the weird crackly stuff that happened, where like the broken sound that happened through.
I don't know if that was like us going too
No,
loud.
it was good. It was
Okay.
a good crackle.
Got it.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, great job.
Do you feel like in today's music world that like what I hear you say is like you want to retain the energy. That you don't want to let go too fast. Your release can't happen too fast.
Yeah, I think most songs, I call it the moment of glory, which is like the biggest emotional payoff in the song. And then all the dynamics in the song should be working to help achieve that moment of glory, right? Now, of course, mixing and production is 4D chess. So sometimes you can play with that and do like a reverse drop where you think it's going to be a big drop, but then it's not. So it's like not as like easy as like everything needs to build up to one moment. But more often than not, in the emotional journey of the song, there should be like a climax moment, right? With like the biggest emotional payoff. Yeah.
So Les is saying 2 16-bar builds. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great job, Les. That was cool.
So cool.
There's really no way to know if someone cheated, right? This is like an honor system that we're working off of, right?
It is, yeah. But I want to say like there is sort of an aura around all of it. You can kind of
It is
hear
a catty aura.
There's something about like I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
There's a color to it or something.
Yeah. Should we play the original cat noise?
Yes. It was posted here. Let me.
Okay.
That is a good idea. Let me just grab it here and throw it in Safari.
When I heard the cat noise, I thought it was going to be like a purr or something with some sort of, or like a meow. But it's more of like a...
Oh, dear Lord. I'm not logged in.
You don't pay for YouTube Premium?
No, I do. I'm just not.
You're just not. Oh, you're not logged in. You're not logged in. Yeah.
Okay, you don't pay for YouTube Premium.
So we're giving them some free advertisement. It's fine.
It may be we need a timestamp.
Would you believe that all
Hold on.
this music
I like that hat.
was created with a single sample of a kitty cat purring?
So that was the sample.
Okay, got it, yes.
It's just that little thing that right there. So everything we're hearing is made.
Yeah.
That's
Great.
the sound.
Okay, cool. Yeah, cool.
So that's why, because like I thought it's a hard sound to work with at a sample level because it's not tonal.
Right. It's not. It's not tonal at all. Yeah. So it's like, dang.
Yeah. So
you could have given us a meow or something. Right?
I know, but that's why I had to cheat. So it's like, well, in order to get it's good for percussion because like if I was to do purring in slow motion, it's
That would
like
be hard to turn. Yeah.
But you can take and create wavetables out and even shorter. That's how we got it tonal. So
Okay, cool.
actually a hard one is we should have started something easier. And you're right, like a meow because that would have been tonal.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Andre Mog.
We need the sample of the cat. That was snobbish, but YouTube.
Allegedly, he does have YouTube Premium, but he's just not logged in.
I don't. So I set up Safari for this particular. I never use Safari.
Okay, yeah.
I just set up here, so I said it was
so all
sort
your
of
weird links and stuff that you just, okay, that's fair. Yeah, keep it off the live stream.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Okay, so submission number 3 from Andre Moki.
I like that this guy. What is everybody's name? Is like is the most complicated name. Jens's future, like it's a name from the future. He uses the cat emoji, the cat crying emoji, to be on brand with the contest. Okay, so we're on to Andre.
We're on to Andre Mokimi.
Okay, cool.
Pause on the pavement.
Okay, oh, I like that name.
Yeah, so do
That's
I.
a good name. So
Yeah, that's
right out of the
I mean,
gate, there's
I
a
mean,
W
and
for
a good
name.
name means a lot, right?
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Giovanni didn't even put a name in his song.
Untitled.
Untitled. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
I feel like they all have good endings.
Yeah, that one was good too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun, funky. progressive, very very lovely. Yeah, very in the spirit of the cat. Yeah, that was good. What do you think?
I think it's so sweet to hear like melodic stuff as well. Because it's so alluring just to put everything on a grid and just do the whole ARP thing. But like it was cool to hear.
Yeah,
like,
that was
solos.
super groovy. Love that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write some little notes here.
We did get clarity though. This spells science fiction.
Yeah. Oh, it does science fiction. Oh, so it is from the future.
It is.
That does so. Yes. Okay. Cool. Nice.
Yeah, and the little pitch bend on the end. I did notice that as well. That was sweet. Oh, whoops. Okay.
Okay. That was Andre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one was great.
We're on to a new Brix master. This is the third master.
A new Brix.
Excuse me. So, a new Brix Master 3. Okay, so this has been mastered 3 times?
Potentially. So we have 2 names, a new Brix, and then Xavier Dujuan.
That was good.
Yeah, Dujuan.
Xavier
Dujuan.
Yeah.
But then who's a new Brix?
That's a new Brix. Like a new cat, a new Brix. The cat's name is Brix.
I got you. Okay.
I think that that's what I'm.
So that's the name of the song. A new Brix is the name of the song
I think so.
by Xavier Dujuan.
But it could also be Master 3.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
We'll
We'll probably know after we listen.
See how they all have that color?
Yeah.
I feel you could loop this last part here and make it into a hip hop track. Let me see if I can do that here. I have the looper. I'll see what I mean. You know? Like you could make that into like a hip hop track.
Go back into the middle of this song again. This was sick. This is great.
You right there?
Yeah.
I just feel it's building up.
Yeah.
And now it's supposed to start, but then
Right. Right. So was there a time limit to these songs?
I think most people are coming in around the minute. I don't think we had a time limit. I don't,
'Cause how long are you really going to invest into a cat song? You know what I mean? Yeah, that was another situation where definitely that could have grown into something incredible. But again, sometimes a cat leaves you wanting more. You know what I mean? Because they're
Yeah.
very standoffish. So you have to like sometimes you can't like necessarily give them everything you want because in the cat mindset,
Yeah.
they're not like a dog. You know?
right.
So
You're right.
yeah, they're not necessarily like a dog. So I think a lot of like Giovanni cued into this too. It's like, I'll give you a little bit, but not necessarily everything because I'm not like a golden retriever. You know what I mean?
And someone reminded me, like, yes, it was 60 seconds.
Okay, so well, then sorry, Giovanni, for saying your song should have been longer. Okay, now we know 60 seconds. Yeah. I mean, I love the pocket on that one. Very unique, very fun. I was grooving super hard to it. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down as one of my favorites so far. That was weird, super weird, but I liked it.
Yeah, I also, one thing for me, like, I miss so much in music is just humor. It's
Yes.
just so nice to be able to just laugh sometimes and
Yeah.
not laugh at the music, but just have fun. You know?
Yeah, super fun.
Same with video games, by
Yeah.
the way. I find like some of them are like, I miss just the humor sometimes.
Yeah, that song didn't take itself too seriously. It got me dancing in my chair, right?
Yeah.
That's all I need to go home happy.
Oh.
Okay, we have Agent Brix. Is the
Agent-
next one.
Right. Argent by
Dubrelli de La Fonte.
You're way better at names than I am. Like you'll be the name.
Dubrelli de La Fonte. Okay.
Okay. You guys ready?
Ready.
That snare. Oh wow. Okay, so there's two things here for this one that stood out for me. Like first there's the snare.
Yeah.
That like I would never say anyone cheated because I'm sure people didn't, but that's a read like that. I'm surprised someone got a snare this good out of it. And then the boomer at the end as well.
Questionable. Yeah, this is like when you're playing a game and you accuse someone of hacking. We don't have any evidence potentially. You're either that good or you're cheating, and we'll never know, right? But it did seem like that snare was an actual sample, and he kept it very low in the mix, right? Very low as to not draw too much attention.
Argent Brix, you have to explain yourself.
Yeah.
And if you're here.
Yeah.
If not, like that is I'm impressed. Like if that came out in the material, I could not. I mean, maybe you could layer enough things to build. Like that's really well done.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they need to post on YouTube a tutorial on how to get a cat to sound exactly like a snare.
We need the snare and the boomer.
Yeah. And if you do that, if you can prove that was not cheating, I will send you a free copy of Mixer Brain as a way to say sorry for accusing you of cheating.
Thank you for saving my ass online.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't accuse you of cheating, by the way.
No,
I
it's just
like,
we're
really
floating
well
out a potential scenario in which someone finessed a little sample in there. You know what I mean? It's not like you're going to go to jail or anything. But what does the chat think? The chat.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
Take a vote. Say type Y for cheat and N for no cheat.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see.
And I'll play it while you guys deliberate.
I mean, that kick too is like.
Oh no, never mind the kick.
Okay, so Big Empty Brain says it's legit. So, yeah. I mean, I like the song.
Yeah, no,
It was really
I mean,
fun.
I can't fault it. Like it's
Yeah.
really well crafted. I'm just
Well crafted.
I'm just.
Hey, we're getting a lot of no cheats. The chat is with.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna say no cheat. This is a no cheat scenario.
Okay. So not only have I been disqualified today, but I'm shut down again.
Okay. Yeah. The chat says no cheat. It's been decided by the mass. The people have spoken. Great song.
Yeah.
From a mix perspective, I would have put more energy into those drums, so I would have made those louder, right? That would have like helped the groove out a bit. There's a couple level things I would have changed if I was mixing this song, but the arrangement, production, super cool. And maybe you're just so good that you made it like almost too good to be true. Could this be true? The chat says it's real.
I would just like, for reals, like if you ever watch this video, if you're not here or whatever, I would just actually love to see how you did it because like
Yeah,
I'm impressed.
that would be cool.
I'm really impressed. Like at that, I know the material reasonably well. Like.
Sick.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, we're moving to the next. So the next one is BP Studio 1 per entry Final 5G. I love that people have like Final and Master on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of love here.
Did you hear that?
Oh. This one could be a little bit louder. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to beef up the volume. You know what I liked about this track here? I like that it stays in its lane.
Yeah.
It's not trying to build too much. It's like, this is who I am.
Yeah. This one, we didn't say the name of this artist.
BP Studio
BP
1 per
Studio
intro,
1 per
Final 5G. I like Final 5G, sounds like a cool artist name. I don't know if that's the name.
I also I think right somewhere in the beginning they put the raw untouched sample per into the moment for a second, which is cool. Right around here. Right there? Yeah. Right, that's just the original sample untouched, right? That's nice. Sometimes you don't have to do anything, right? So I like that. So this would be a great song where there was space left open for like a vocalist or what, you know what I mean? So that was nice. Yeah, nice.
You made me think about something. I've been on this weird thing lately about like thinking about the role of silence in music. Like if you have a continuous sine wave, the second you start chopping up, you start seeing music, rhythm, and all that stuff. But otherwise, if it's just a continuous amount of noise, it's not music. Music is the silence between the noise.
Yeah, and it's just from a mixing perspective, the less stuff you put in your song, the more you can really hear everything really nicely.
So it's so in principle the same with mixing as it is with music itself.
Yeah, so I talk about some people make like fire hose beat songs where it's like you get hit with so many things that your brain just overloads. Now, when you're producing the song, every time you loop the song, all the parts in your song go into the hard drive in your brain, so it doesn't feel overwhelming to you because your brain has digested all the parts, right? So people get to the end and their brain can decode these like crazy arrangements, but anybody else hearing it for the first time, it's too much for your brain to decode all at once, right? So I haven't heard a song yet that really pushed it too far, which is great. But yeah, this one, the best part about this song was it had some space to breathe.
Yeah.
And this would be, again, like the type of thing where there's room for a vocalist, you know? But can't do that in a Cat song.
Well,
Great
I
submission.
think, there's something beautiful, even with this whole contrast here, that everything is just like you have one sound and figure out how to do as much with it as possible. I sense with a lot of great songs over time, many of them were created with restrictions in mind.
Yeah.
The composer sitting just with a piano or a violin, just trying to figure out how to get the best out of what we have.
Yeah.
I almost think it's a better exercise than saying like, here's everything.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Cool. All right, we're on to
Brix AM 122 by Science Fiction.
Science Fiction, okay. King Cambridge.
Okay, win for 3.
Okay, for sure. Absolutely.
Nice bass sound. So cute. So cute. Sweet.
Wait, let it go. Nice.
You're right. No, you're right. Like, hold on. Yeah. I noticed the tiny little detail. It was right. Like this little. But just those little.
Yeah, little details. Yeah, that was nice. Totally chill vibes. This would be a song that would benefit. So the song's got kind of like a lazy groove to it. So if those drums were a little bit more like lazy in the pocket, that might have been a cool vibe. But then it
I
might.
love that rim shot. Like that's a nice like analog kind of.
Yeah. I like this little pickup moment.
Yeah.
Cool. Great work, science. Lovely, lovely.
But I mean, you hear how there's like an aura or color around it. Like it all has sort of the same vibe. Like some kind of texture or something.
Yeah, it's the cat texture. What is science saying in the chat? You turned it down?
I turned it down. Should we play? Okay, let's see. Let's just play one more time here, and I'll make sure that
Tanya's in the chat.
Tanya is in the chat. There's a lot of little details. This one here.
Yeah, I have this principle.
It's a nice layer.
Yeah. Okay, so Eric said it's got a kind of a more like laid back type beat. That's what I was like sensing too. Like it's got kind of a lazy energy to it. So if the drums were maybe like a little bit looser instead of like it might have gone with that too. And then it's kind of like bouncing and that the whole thing's like in this laid back pocket. When you're doing certain genres of music, that can be super, super helpful, you know? Yeah, it was great. It was great.
I mean, it is fascinating that a groove in many ways is the offset from the grid.
Yeah, sometimes just like a disgusting, lazy drum performance can feel so good if you hit it right, you know what I mean? And then it's got that kind of like, it's just a matching of all like the energies through all the parts, right? Give it more of like a laid back hip hop style thing, you know what I mean?
Wise beyond your years.
Well, I'm getting up there. I'm in my 40s now, so at some point I should start to be on to something, but yeah.
I think it's a lifelong journey.
It is, yeah, completely, yeah.
And like even something like a groove in itself, I mean, I could discuss that to the end of days.
I spend so much time nerding out about pocket of everything. Just like the difference between a vocal performance, right in time. Sometimes that can sound like anxious, nerdy. Like even when I sing on a track, I rush everything. If I just lay back everything a lot, like maybe like 300, 400 samples in like a 44.1 kind of song, just that. Now I'm in like the lazier pocket, and all of a sudden the energy, everything doesn't feel so anxious and inert. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, just little shifts in timing can make all the difference. But yeah, we've beaten that to a dead horse.
We are track number 8, Brix, the vocoder cat.
Okay, by Han.
Han, Teresa, and I think
I mixed an album called Han.
Okay.
Yeah. Different artist though.
Oh, with the bass on it.
Okay, I have some thoughts on this one.
Okay.
This particular song, by far, would resonate in the cat community the most. You know what I mean? Because the whole lead part sounded like a meowing cat.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
This song was written, produced, and designed for the cat community. You can tell, and this is the most cat-sounding song so far, by far.
I totally agree.
Like this is your cat, right?
Yeah.
This cat would have probably chosen this one so far as its favorite. So are we ranking these songs based on how it would resonate in the cat community or how it would resonate in the human community, or kind of like a blend of both?
That's a good question, man. That's I've not thought about that, but I think.
Yeah,
I
we're
think
gonna
that-
have to think about these things.
No, that's important.
Yeah.
Because I had the same thought. It's like it just had that sort of meow synthesizer lead kind of sound.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm sure if you played this for the cats, that this would probably
Okay,
be the one.
I'm
that
gonna
would
put this down as like
Yeah.
most cat resonant production so far,
Yeah.
because that might factor into my final decision. Which one was this? This was
This is number 8, Brix the vocoder cat.
okay.
And I mean, it's implied a little bit in the title as well. It's
Yeah.
it's interesting.
It is heavily implied in the title. Yeah, is what's the artist name on this one? Han?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the chat. So yeah, well done. You hit the mark on the cat related issues that we face.
Yeah, you're right. What do you guys feel like? Like, should we lean? Like, are you? Well, we have the by the way, the community has already voted.
Oh.
So we'll learn later on who's the winner from that
Okay,
as well.
cool.
But I think this is an important point.
Dr. Han says, "Thank you, Jeff. I now make cat music." I mean, there's a lot of weird, freaky cat people out there. That's a big market. You know what I mean? Trevor, my assistant, is a cat boy. So if you could find particular music you can enjoy with your cat and everybody's happy, that's great. So hit those niche
I bet-
markets, I would say. Yeah.
Dude, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, because everybody's trying to make music that resonates with humans,
Yeah.
not thinking about their cats. Untapped market.
What? That's a great idea.
There you go. See? There you go.
You gave that to us.
Yeah, there's a gift to the community of the world. That
Tanya,
insight.
that's a great idea, by the way. Like,
Yeah.
let's take note of that. Like, it's like,
yeah.
wow.
Put that down.
Maybe we should check this. Like, maybe we should do a dognet. Oh, I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah.
I had an idea. I want to hear you guys' opinion as well. Like, what if the winner today, like, or one of the winners, get to choose or record the next sound for the next contest? So, so we sort of do a baton. Kind of
Yeah, they get. So you're saying they get to pick the sample and the premise and
thing. Yeah, or
some of
make
the
it.
parameters.
Or, record on an iPhone. This sample was recorded on an iPhone.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Okay, we'll come back. Like,
It's like a King of the Hill situation.
Yeah,
You win,
yeah.
you get to choose the next one. Yeah, that's great.
right. So
I'm into it.
the community passes it
I'm
on.
into it. Yeah.
That's it. I can't even start the next song. Like, that was so profound what you just said.
I feel like I'm fueled with iced coffee, and I'm gonna say a lot of crazy things, and we just got to run with it. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Wow. Okay, so the next one is Brix Clean by Wendy Sarret.
Hold on, there's like 1 second left of this song. Okay. All right, Wendy. So this is like this is post-apocalyptic cat. This is if the cats took over, right? And then now there's like a fight over who will control the Purina factory. And this is after the fall of humans and cats reign supreme. This is another cat, very cat genre
Yeah, cat versus
production.
cat. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think I'm not sure. I'm not gonna accuse Wendy for not making this composition. I think Wendy took the cat, put it on the keyboard, and then we got like the cat just wandering over the keys.
Yeah, potentially. That's a good point. This was probably our first submission that is from a cat.
It could very well be.
Yeah.
I'm completely digging this one because it's just so I can't predict anything. Like it's happening in front of me, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
there's a little nugget towards the end. that little crescendo right here, it's like musically speaking, this very elegant, like a delicate placement.
This would have been like, you know those like insidious looking black cats that people have? Like that black, don't you have a black cat that hangs out? Yeah.
Weho.
Is that cat's name Wendy? Wendy Weho?
Oh.
Could be the same cat that made this song.
It could be. I'm just getting. I don't know why. I just hear the title was Brix Clean. I don't know. It's definitely. The word clean is interesting as well in context to this one here.
Yeah, so that's definitely the one so far that most likely could have been produced by a cat.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree. But
Yeah,
I like
there's
your
points
post.
for
I
there's
like
points for that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
what's
I think it's so interesting when people, because this is clearly off the grid as well. This is just something that, like I said, like more so abstract.
Yeah.
Like it's just a. Okay, next up is BSR Night Shift Zoomies version 6.
Zoomies is kind of like a dog term though. Can cats have zoomies?
I don't know what Zoomies is.
Zoomies is when your dog freaks out, gets super excited, and runs around everywhere. The
Oh.
dogs get the zoomies.
Cats can do that.
Can cats do that too?
Temptations.
I've never had a cat.
We have these treats called Temptations that
Okay.
are really bad for them.
Yeah.
And the cats are like little junkies when you pull it out. They
Okay.
will like, but it's
Okay, cool. So we won't DQ for a dog term, if that could be potentially.
But I want to pay particular attention to the fact that this is version 6. So Isaac has
Okay.
been cooking this for a while.
Okay.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
God.
Woo.
I love that. It's,
Wow,
I
that
love
was
that one.
really good. Dark, menacing, kind of like trap type beat. Wait, go back. Let's listen. Like, play a little bit of that again in the middle. Isaac, just Isaac.
such a nice bass sound too.
Yep. Yep. This is a good one. This is a good one. This one.
Ooh. It's just well produced.
How do you take a cat sound and get those like tonal pads to be so pure and non-cat-like?
He's using this. He's using we have a shimmer reverb in Soundpaint, and he's using it with pitch at +12.
Okay.
Which gives this shimmer, if that's what you mean. That
Yeah. Yeah.
those higher note. That's
Yeah.
the shimmer reverb. It is remarkable, like that you can milk so much material out of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
From a mixing standpoint, if you just take all those hi-hats, put them louder, that'll like get that even more, like all that stuff.
Okay.
Really.
Oh, so you'd.
Oh yeah, for sure. So if you're like a trap type hats or whatever, you'd be surprised at just getting those up there, because they're kind of like living inside of the synth. You know what I mean? You'd be surprised at just how like the dance of that whole thing really takes off when you have those stuff turned up. But This was sick. This was cool.
Forgive me, like you told me about this Michael Jackson track where the shaker was way higher.
Yeah, what is it, Billie Jean? Listen how freaking loud the shaker is in Billie Jean. It's like 40 times louder than the rest of the song and the vocal and everything. And sometimes when you do stuff like that, if you're thinking about it from like a mixed perspective, like you're crazy to have a hi-hat louder than, or it was a shaker louder than Michael Jackson's voice, but that just pushes that energy to where you're just like right. So when you have these like kind of trap sounding beats, a lot of times like I'll get a song like that to mix and the hats will be kind of low. People go scared of them, you know what I mean? I'll be on my console not looking at a screen at all, and I'll just grab that fader and just keep pushing it up to the point where it's just like the dance or the groove or vibe of it becomes like uncontrollable, and you start really feeling in your body, and all of a sudden the song takes like a whole other shape. Like a lot of the sounds in this production from a mix thing are kind of all at the same level. So when you like turn off your screens, get out on like a control surface or something where you can start pushing these percussion sounds to the point and like feel how your body's moving to the music at that point, and just set the levels based on how your body's moving. That can have like a massive impact. But
do you mix with your body and like that?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I like to mix when I'm setting my final levels of everything, not looking at any screen. When you're looking at screens, the ocular part of your brain is engaged. When you remove that and you're just on the fader, that part of your brain relaxes and kind of the creative art part of your brain comes alive. Because that's how we listen to music. We're not like looking at the screen when we're listening to music, right? Everything comes alive. You feel your brain relax, and now you kind of get into this mixing flow state, and you start to lock in with things that really matter, like the dance or what is the core emotional element of the song, and you end up like kind of being able to build that into the mix. But yeah, this is one of my favorites so far, so I'm going to write that down in my notes here. Well done, Isaac.
Yeah, well crafted.
Which number was that?
That was number 10. BSR Night Zombies. Yeah, Isaac, that was good. Well crafted. I understand a little bit better why it's version 6 now.
Night Zoomies.
Yeah.
Is it called Night Zoomies?
Night Zoomies.
That is exactly like what it felt like too.
Also 9.
Woo!
I just love that intro.
Yeah, the intro was great.
You hear that subwoofer?
Oh yeah.
Isaac, what's that? What is that? Like there's a little... This is nice.
Oh, Isaac is in the chat. Nice.
Isaac is in. Yeah, like I mean, it has all the compositional elements.
It's got a good bounce to it.
Cat Purse by Evans the Bard. Paul.
Come on. Okay.
Like we need to. I mean, maybe we should make an album and put this on TuneCore or something. Because like to your earlier point, like you really like cat music.
And I hope you at home realize by submitting, we now own the rights to all of this music, right? Was there like a small print somewhere?
I'm not sure about that.
Okay, damn it. Maybe.
We've never owned anything when people do it like that. But with the community's grace, we could.
Maybe I own it now. Is there some small print we could like finesse with some lawyers or whatever and just make the cat steal all the cat music? Is that possible?
Well, if it was me, let's just say that cat music actually took off and we had all these amazing submissions here.
Yeah.
I actually think this is a complete. I have nothing to do with this, but I think the solution to the music industry is that people submit to something like this.
Yeah.
There's an AI that will auto-distribute the royalties from the albums going out to everyone. It's just taken care of.
That's true. Cat music should be for the people. Not one person should own all the... Okay,
But
I take it back. I don't want the cat music. I want a utopia where all the cat music feeds the community. And a lot of it can be sent for the cats specifically. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I'm going to test this on Brix later. I'm going to take all these 40 tracks and I'll try to take a video and just have it just rolling in the background. Because there's a whole album's worth here. I mean, this 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So
right. I would like to like sneak this playlist into some like yoga teachers playlist at like Equinox or something, you know what I mean? And today, and just see what happens, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That would be fun.
It could be.
Okay, cool. All right, we got to keep it moving. There's what, 40 of these?
Yeah, you're right.
Evans the Bard.
Nice Love it. Woo. Oh my goodness. There's your cat synth. Woo. Dude, so good. Wow.
That was incredible. Man, there's too many good ones. We lost it. There's been too many good ones. That was incredible. Just when I thought it couldn't get any more.
My goodness.
What have you done? Just when I thought it couldn't get any better, they hit us with that lead, which is very cat-like, would resonate highly in the cat community. The drum pockets were sexy. The performance was sexy. That had a feline energy to it that can't go understated, overstated. It can't go unstated.
Keep
that
talking.
was great.
I
That was so good.
they
Can they see? So he accidentally logged out of his SoundCloud, and
I didn't. This is why I don't use Safari. I fucking hate it.
that track was so hot. You just hit some buttons and it's done. So that was what Evan the Bard. Are you in the chat? That was really good.
Hold on. I'm just gonna take this one offline so I can type in the password.
Yeah, got you. Evan the Bard. That was great. Damn, Evan.
Okay, we're back. Jesus.
Yeah, that was the first like R&B cat song I feel like we've gotten.
Yeah, I had. Forgive me for the technical error. It was R&B, but I just found it was very musical as well. Like the solo, someone really put like someone knows his jazz or something.
Yeah. That person has some chops for sure.
Yeah, very nice.
I don't know if Evan the Bard is in here, but well done. So that was Evan the Bard.
Yeah.
Which number was Evan the Bard?
That was 11.
Okay.
Yeah, and I agree. Like we're gonna put all these up on the website, and I think this is obviously something we're gonna continue to do. So each of these will get its own page on the website and all that stuff. So we have them as legacies, and I mean, there's truly a whole album's worth.
Yeah.
Very nice. Like I love hearing the musicality, just the kind of craftiness.
And I love the ones that are in the spirit of the cat, which that truly was.
Yeah. It had that cat solo.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're on to Cat Master by Tomaz Matsuzuet Tomaz
Matsuskiewicz.
Yeah. Tommy M.
Yeah.
Tomaz M. Let's just go with Tomaz.
Yeah.
Cat Master.
Ooh, like an old dub.
Yeah. Yes! Wow. That was awesome. That one took me on a journey. It was very cat. That was so fun. This is the kind of music that, I mean, I'm super biased towards like happy, silly stuff like this. So this one, I mean, and you could see the type of cat that was like written like about or by, or you know what I mean? That's like not your I'm taking myself too seriously cat. That's kind of like an overweight cat just kind of like bouncing around the house, you know what I mean? Playing with a little like yarn ball, you know what I mean? Like batting at the yarn ball. That was so good. Did the chat like that one? That's going to be a polarizing one. Like if you take yourself too seriously, you know what I mean? You might not be like you have to like let go and relax your ego and like your insecurities and just fall into the positive love vibes of that song.
Oh my god,
I love.
I mean,
that
what
one.
you're saying is hitting me hard because I was
Cat master.
like I liked it. I just felt it was too on the grid in the middle, and then it really got good in the end. But I have to really take to heart what you just said. I mean, there's a personal level, like because I felt immediate like, oh, it's on the grid. Like I was like, dude, like relax. It could be on.
But that one was ironically corny in the most fun way ever. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's like an upper. There's like a 4D chess element of. You know what I mean? Because with the name like Tomasz Maciejewski, I bet this person could sit down at a piano and play like the most incredible like thing ever, like sound like Mozart or something, right? But there becomes a time in life where you just gotta cat up, not take yourself so seriously, have fun with the single melody that da 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 da. You know the things like that was the loudest thing in the mix. It was so fun. I'm giving huge points. So but that's just my personality. That's why music's amazing. I love silly songs like that. That was so fun for me. Okay.
I love the ending. Very well crafted ending.
Yeah.
Let's get the whole. And tempos though.
The timeless melodies. 12.
Very delicate, sprinkled. I didn't think it through when we did this contest that it was going to be so cat themed. Duh. But there really is a cat vibe to the whole thing.
Okay, we're reading the chat really fast. Yeah, it's like I've never owned a cat, but I feel like I should own a cat before I'm so confident about my cat statements. Is what the chat said.
I think. Oh yeah, but I mean.
Yeah, I'm not working with a lot of evidence on what it's like to own a cat. Okay, so
13. We're on to Catronic. I think you're doing just fine.
Okay, cool.
I love the trailer statement at the end. I mean, for me, I love. I like it.
Okay, that did something really cool in that they worked the purr into the percussion. Did you notice that?
No,
Can you hear
not.
there's like an unaltered part of the original sample that's used as an evolving percussion that is like meshing.
the whole track?
Listen, am I crazy? So, yeah. Do you hear how that the unaltered sample is like meshing with the other hi-hats and stuff and like creating a groove? I think that's really cool. Yeah, this one had some of the best just like cool drum and percussion style production so far.
And also, like, I think what I hear you say is like that deeper purr is used like rhythmically.
Yeah, he found a pocket in the purr and used that to guide the drum production.
A pocket in the purr.
Yeah, and that's super cool. So well done. That was cool.
Pocket in the purr.
Yeah.
Pocket in the fur.
There you go. That was awesome. Who was that? That was
Catronic by Till Music.
Okay, cool. Well done, Till Music.
Yeah.
Another great submission.
Next up is Cat Troy, was here by Nigel and
Cat Troy was here by Nigel Androla. Nigel Androla.
Andriola.
Nigel Andriola.
yeah, that's a nice name.
Nigel Andriola.
I wish I was Troels Andriola.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Jeff Andriola.
Jeff Andriola.
That
Andriola.
Andriola.
Pocket in the purr. Wow. Okay.
What's that?
It's so metallic.
Yeah, where reveal your secrets. Where do you get the metal sound from in the end? What is that?
Did anybody in the chat grow up playing like Mega Man? That sounded like it could have been on the Mega Man soundtrack from one of those early games.
Mortal Kombat vibes.
Or Mortal, yeah, some sort of early video game vibes. That was really good. Yeah, super energetic and fun, and it's fun watching all these or listening to all these songs while looking at the cat, because it's so interesting how like your visual field will influence what you're hearing. You know, so I'm listening down to these songs while looking at this cat on the screen in front of me. That is your cat just looking back at me, and yeah, it adds something. It influences me.
And just let me just show you guys really quickly what he looks like.
Yeah, that was great.
That was great. Okay, so it's the reverb creating that thing here, and then that makes sense.
Yep, it does. Yep.
Is plate reverb? It's amazing. It just
That
has
sounds
such
like
a
a plate.
clangy metal kind of like. So next up is Cat's Dream, a can by Jürgen Billing.
Yes.
Oh my god. I gotta give props to the ending. Like that. Hold on. Okay, we'll get to that. But that really love the ending.
If this would be like if like let's say there was a cat that was like the queen of a country in Europe, this is the song that they would play while they're marching the queen to the throne.
Oh my god, I totally hear what you're saying. Yeah, Your Highness.
Yes.
So it is weird because you know cats sleep like 70% of the time or something like that. And I've often wondered like what goes through a cat's mind, like knowing that it's not really lingual like you and I, like what does it dream about? Like I mean they sleep all the time, like what's going on in there?
Good, yeah.
Like peace.
Something to think about for sure.
But maybe there's not that much to think about.
No thoughts, just vibes, just cat vibes. That was really good. How are you gonna pick a winner? I'm very curious to see what the other submission people chose as the favorite. I really like that one. I really like the ones that are like playful and fun. And what number was that? That was
That was number 15.
by
Ikaju.
yeah. That was very regal, very very fun, very ceremonial.
Yeah. No, I totally get. I love your imagination. Like I couldn't have said it better.
Yeah, there you go. So man, how do you?
16
That
cats.
was 16.
I want to say like cats just want to have fun, but the cat is called "Cats Want to Have Fun" by Dirk.
Okay. Pull that where it's. We got to pull down the volume on this one a little bit. It's
a little too. I
This
wonder if it's coming on my. I'm not sure it's the output. I think it might be the input actually.
Okay.
Let's see.
This one's just way louder than the rest.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I have to say, one thing I'm seeing through all these, like, is how much all the endings are just great.
Yeah.
And maybe that happens within the 1 minute frame. Like you gotta wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it up. It's hard to go on a full emotional journey in 1 minute. I do love myself like a monophonic lead because there's no lyrics or words or anything. A lot of times, it's especially like you need something to fall into, like a melody or here and this. You know what I mean? And sometimes if it gets too ambient for the way I'm wired, like I need like a fun like lead to. You know what I mean? Especially when I'm drinking loads of iced coffee. So I love a good monophonic lead. You know what I mean? In absence of lyrics, having that basic melody to fall into is really nice.
It is.
Yeah.
Nice use of the touch mono glide feature.
There you go. Okay, cool.
Next up is
Nice. We did say Dirk.
Yeah,
That's
Dirk.
one of Dirk. Great job.
Yeah.
Great job.
Dirk
Super
Ehlert, maybe? We'll see. Diva.
Who are they saying bring the cat in live?
Bring him in live. Oh, maybe.
Who could even find that cat? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where would that cat even be lurking around?
Yeah, and there's some people in the house right now, so he may be hiding.
Okay.
I'll consider that. I can bring him next time for sure. And we could live stream it. Anyway, we'll come back to that. Next up is 17 Diva. Should I order another one?
Tatsuya?
Yeah.
Diva Tatsuya? Okay.
Oh, that last part.
Whew. I mean,
That's also
that change up at the end was great. I love that transition. Just when you thought that you had the song figured out, they went and flipped it on us. And that was fun. Yeah.
also. I just sometimes there's something to be said about just staying true to the theme. Like this is
Yeah.
pure percussive. That's it, but really well crafted.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised. Like this to me sounds like a full-on like hybrid score. Whoops.
That's going to be a good one. You can already tell.
But this just sounds like a full-on like moody.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah, so that would have been great for scoring to picture for sure.
Yeah.
And play that little switch up again, like just right here before it does the switch up, like start here. Yeah.
Kind of Depeche Mode-y.
Yeah.
Yeah, well crafted.
Well crafted, good
I like
vibes.
it. Yeah.
Good job.
Inside Cat Mind by Steve Heppens. Okay, I love this. We're inside the cat mind.
Inside Cat Mind, Stephen Heppelstone.
Wow.
So that was exactly as described. Inside the cat mind.
I feel the same.
Like that cat is on like have you ever seen these videos of these like they'll put like a first person camera on a cat as it's like running around town and stuff and like chasing mice and stuff? That's exactly it. Put me in that place. It transported me to a world of a frantic cat. And wasn't that the name of the song, Cat Mind or something like that?
Yeah. Inside Cat Mind.
Yeah, that was great. So that was by Stephen Heppelstone.
Yep.
I mean, that was incredible. How are you gonna pick which is the best? That was so much fun.
It's gonna be difficult
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult.
because we have to pick 3 winners.
Yeah, again, like that song made me feel very anxious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But not in a bad way, just like in a frantic, cat-like way.
I get like hunting a mice like in real life.
Yeah.
It's like very real time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
You know, it is interesting. Like maybe the sort of psycho-acoustic part of it, like how we just like get closer to the essence.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like to be a cat, but it felt like it. Oh, hold on. He had a second one. Okay, it's the
I think it's the same
choice.
thing. Yeah.
I love those ambient,
I can't wait.
like these beautiful pads.
Yeah.
Like just those like
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's just a good vibe. You know what I mean? Good vibe. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Good vibe.
this was
Evolving.
Camari's Brix by I feel there's an unusual amount of cool names on this chat here.
Yeah, there's very like statistically, this is an anomaly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's all the cat people.
I feel like, yeah, it's a combination of cat people, like people into like synthy shit, always have crazy names, you know what I mean? It's just like sound designy type people, you know what I mean?
Camarius, that just sounds so cool.
Yeah. Camarius M. M was probably so complicated that they just like left it at M.
Thank you for doing that.
I just
We're really
realized
struggling.
that there's a green screen behind us, and this background is not actually what is here. But which is funny though, because like the actual background is probably not that much different than this what is here.
No,
you know
it
what
is.
I mean? Is it okay? I
It's
just feel
real
like
bad.
this is not what's behind me. Okay, cool. All right.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, they keep getting better. Someone said they keep getting better. Now I'm just like, oh, there almost needs to be just like, I mean, yeah, who's gonna pick a winner? Okay,
I
but
know.
this guy-
I
this
know.
is-
No, I'm in my mind. I'm like everyone is a winner right now.
Yeah,
But
I'm just saying no one's embarrassed themselves yet, because even like the ones that maybe like traditionally weren't good, they were good in like an esoteric cat-like way.
yeah,
That were fun to listen to.
Oh.
You know, there wasn't been a single one where I didn't enjoy it.
I agree. Line in the cellar.
By again, complicated name, Draconian Ascar. Draconian Ascar. That's like a dragon's name. You know what I mean? You're from like a dragon community of dragon tamers.
That's
or
some
something?
D&D shit right there.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Baldur's Gate 3, some weird like.
Yeah. This you can already tell this one's gonna be good.
The bass.
Yes. I love a simple melody. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
no,
I just
I feel
love
the
a
same.
simple melody, especially with that cat looking at me. All of them feel like the cat. Yeah, another great one. It's like in a sea of great ones.
I also. Yeah.
See, that'll get you like when I leave here today. Some of these simple melodies are going to be stuck in my head, right?
Right.
The more like complicated, elaborate things you can kind of forget, but then when you have that like straight melody, you're just like.
I was like, this is like an 8-bit cat video game, and this was like the first boss fight down in the dungeon.
Yeah.
It had a little bit, like, it was a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, yep.
I think it's just from a crafting point of view, how many times the same theme was squeezed in there to burn in the brain. Like, it was
Yeah.
actually really well crafted as a 1 minute, like, hey, I'm just here to show you this thing.
Yep.
And to your point, not messing around, not overly complicated. Keep it simple, baby. Lion in the cellar, all right.
Lion in the Cellar. Okay, yeah.
Ness Meow Meow Techno by Ellis. Oh man. Ozimercy.
You're European. I feel like you should be able to say these names. Like,
This is maybe Polish. Enes
Or just-
Ozimercy?
yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well, let's find out. Okay, we know what we're in for looking at the waveform.
Okay, he's in the chat right now, so. Oh yeah, there's gonna be some good drops here. Oh. Ooh.
Ooh,
Something's
yeah.
Something's a brewing. What's crazy about that song is how different this song sounded than what the waveform looked like.
I know. I was like, when I looked up here, what are those
What
three
are those?
things?
Yeah. You think that's like the But then it just keeps going. Like, what are those things?
I thought the hi-hats were gonna stop. I thought they were.
Wait, I know what it is. There's a deep genius to the song. Those, look at what these things look like up here. These are the cat claws. These are little cat claws. Look, those are cat hands clawing in the waveform. So this person was so genius that they put little cat claws into the waveform. So there's like, I mean, those are clearly cat scratch marks.
That's some
those are
next
cat
gen
scratches, and you can, yeah, that's extreme next level.
That's
okay, that's a cat scratch, cat scratch, cat scratch. My arm doesn't. There's a cat scratch over there. Cat scratch. There's the cat. There's the cat scratch. Genius.
Wow.
Who is this?
This is
We're so
well,
lost.
I'm about to say the
It's
awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, that so Ines is winning the waveform game, like the waveform appearance game.
Yeah. Best
graphics.
graphics.
That was genius. Well done.
One Sound Renter Audio Lab by Ori Ren.
Yep.
Okay, there you go. That's your cat.
I'm one over.
Oh wow.
So cute.
That little bends. That was
genius,
sweet, man.
That was
Well crafted.
genius.
I mean, the little pitch bends.
Turn this one up a little bit on that. Yeah, let's give him the. I don't think that fader does anything, or maybe that.
No, you're right.
It doesn't matter. Or what was the thing you did over here? Output this one.
Yeah, you can do that. So, but let me just crank it up here.
Woo!
It's those little bends like this little. Yeah.
Do you ever hear a piece of music and you're like, I want to hang out with the person that made that piece of music? You know what I mean?
That's so sweet.
That person's not gonna bring any stress into your life. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're just gonna hang out. You're gonna maybe, I don't know, what do people do? Like go to the pub? You know what I mean? That person's not gonna be complaining about their day. They're gonna be like talking about how great everything is. Damn, that might be my favorite so far. Like, ooh, what is this one called? I gotta put this down here.
That was One Sound Renter Audio Lab by Ori Ren.
Okay, 20. What is it? What number is it? 20?
Yeah, it was just cats aside just for a second, but just purely like musically crafting, like beautiful solo, like chord structures, like that.
That was a feel good. Is Ori in the chat? Hopefully, I don't know. Yeah, perfect Wii Sports style home screen music, 100%.
Totally.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Nintendo vibes in a lot of this stuff here, but I think that's, in the early days with the consoles, like the memory was so low that it was pretty much the same premise. Like, well, you only have so many samples so you get that color.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was
that's good.
That was
nice.
really good. Ori Ren. Ori Ren is either extremely happy or just the darkest entity on earth. You know what I mean? You never know. This might be the one thing that's keeping him from falling apart.
Yeah, because like there's a hint here of Ori's maybe like
it's
the
like
darker side,
Yeah, because right at that moment it's like there's
hold
like
on. Like everything was good.
Yeah.
Like a happy.
He's like, ah.
This is what true.
My life is a lie. Okay, that was great.
Good. That was good.
I wish Ori was in the chat. We need answers.
Yeah, we do need
Are
answers.
you okay emotionally? Or are you about to go off the edge? We don't know.
I think your first description, like I vibe with that.
Yeah,
Like, that's really someone in there just like I don't think I could write music like that, and I actually wish.
I think you could. Yeah. You just have to you're on the like journey there. You know what I mean? You're on the path. You know what I mean? Eventually, at the end of the day, it's just, what do we have but silliness? You know what I mean? And that song was great. That one made me happy. A meowsing. A meowsing.
That's good. Pet Brix for me. Regards, Bunny. Adrian Zwimmer, Bunny. Okay, so I'll remember that. I'll pet Brix, and I'll take a video of petting Brix as well. In hindsight, we owe you guys some videos. I like this. I like it a lot.
You know, it's funny. It sounds like 4 or 5 of these were almost like the same guy that like changed their name and submitted. Because like there's a certain like manic cat element that's been tapped into that keeps recurring. You know what I'm saying?
I totally feel you. Like you're so observant.
Yeah.
I think this one just proves something that you can make a melody out of anything. Just repeat it enough times. I mean, this sounds like kind of like scattered notes.
Yeah.
But you play it enough times and it burns in the brain.
This is like the cat army marching to the cat war.
Yeah, but 8-bit cats.
We're going to steal your catnip. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yes.
That was not. I mean, yeah. Hold on. I gotta do that. That's too genius. Right? Just to add a little extra to that.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
I
that's
need to
nice.
move my coffee so you can
Oh no, it's all good.
loop more efficiently. So that was what was the name of that artist?
That was Pet Brix for me. I will.
Okay, cool.
Regards, Bunny.
That was a great one.
sweet
That was a
as
great
well.
one.
Sweet.
That was a Troels favorite. Permin, like Permin 005, Ian Baxter. Okay. See some good dynamics in here.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah. I heard that. I
Yeah.
heard it. That was so sweet at the end.
Yep.
It had a little bit in the air tonight kind of vibes.
Yeah, it did, and it was very cat. It had like crime drama energy
Crime
to it. You know what I
drama.
mean? Like, and then it did feel like the cat. There was a cat singing. It was like a cat ballad in a sense. You know. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Got some talented people out here. Man, I don't even like know how you could ever pick the best. Like, I love all of these so much.
Yeah, it's weird because in a way I feel like all of it just belongs together. It could be almost interesting just to like have it just play in real time and
Yeah.
hear
Yeah.
there's a color.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes from that restriction of just using the same source.
Yep.
It binds it together.
That one was really good at actually making it sound like it was being sung by a cat.
Yeah.
which was great.
Yeah.
That can't be easy with a purring noise to have it sound like a meow singing.
Yeah, really.
I don't know how this is all done, but it was great.
Through
Or
the
cat
magic.
guitar, like
Yeah.
meow, 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 meow.
Yeah.
Who said that? Giovanni. Yeah. Giovanni, the early leader. Yeah.
And Adrian, I will take a video so you can and give Brix a pet. He likes pets a lot. Next one.
Per Cat Resound Creator Contest, Zardon.
Zordon.
Wow.
Holy shit, man.
That was an intense 49 seconds.
I love the taking its time in the beginning with no rush. But the glitchy part over here. Wow, I mean, this is so well done. Like, fine line between sound design and music as well.
Yep. Not bad, not bad.
No.
This is like another film score moment, explosions, car chase, something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Great work, Zardon.
Per piece by George Kazianis for Soundpaint. Georgios Kazianis.
Kazianis.
Per piece.
Powerful, impactful. It was a little harsh, like a cat scratch. You know what I mean? Aggressive. Almost sounds like the last two songs. Those two are friends with each other in real life. You know what I mean? And they're on this like aggressive cat energy. But nice work, Georgios I'm not gonna even try.
Aggressive cat energy. But I'm with like very like filmy, underscore distorted,
Yep.
industrial kind of vibe. Yeah.
Yep. Sound designy.
And we may be in for another ride with Permageddon.
Oh, Permageddon, and then Awakulukem Selvis. Is that your name? Awakulukem?
Yeah, let's find
Okay,
out.
Awakulukem. I got you over here. Great bass. That one had a great bass, like a great tone to the bass. I don't know how that purr becomes that, but that was really cool.
And somebody said that best on the chat as well. Like with the previous ones, this is what happens when you open a can of tuna and you don't share it with your cat.
Yep, that was the vibes for sure.
It happened yesterday. Actually, Lex and I were having sushi.
Yeah.
And the cats were not happy not getting any of it, you know?
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. You got to share the wealth. All right. Great work.
Yeah, that was great. It's funny, you're right, they've been in the same vein here. Per Sounds by Michael S. Oh,
I got it.
I'm getting litter box vibes. Like
Yeah.
it sounds like a cat scratching in the litter box for the
Yeah.
percussion.
A drunk cat that licked up some wine that you spilled or something like that. I love when they use the sample without anything on it. You know, you put a
Just
little
a
purr
roll.
moment. Yeah, that's
Yep.
good. All right,
Yeah,
who's that? That was
Where were we? We were, this was Per Sounds by Michael
all right.
S.
Nice job, Michael S.
Yep.
Robo Kitty. This should be good. Revised. We've entered like a flow of like these aggressive, like scratchy cat sounds. They're really pocketed together.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I wonder if that was deliberate or completely random. This is the fourth one in a
Yeah.
row.
I would like to hear the unrevised edition of Robo Kitty Revised, you know what I mean? By Steve Saucy. What would that have been like?
Right. Now we're up for Soundpaint Contest by Danny J.
Danny J.
I love keeping like the mystery in there. Like,
Yeah.
what are we really in for?
Okay. I really like the meow 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 do do do.
Like the
Meow,
ending,
meow,
you mean?
meow. Oh wait, that's the wrong song.
I love the ending here. Ah, that one.
Meow meow meow.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean,
Cool.
couldn't you almost take this and make a hip hop track out of it if you just took loop this part here?
I would have been twice as slow on the beat on this one. Yeah.
Yep, onto something.
Yeah, some R&B stuff in there.
Yeah, all the clipping was a little too aggressive for the meow, 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 meow. You know what I mean? It's like, let's just relax it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just lay it back, you know? Just vibe out. Like, you know what I mean? Overall,
do you
overall
find
good
that?
job.
Do you find that like just because you're exposed to so many different artists and so much music that sometimes people want like push it too much instead of just like.
Yeah, totally. Like, some people just push it because they want volume. Some people, like a mixer brain term I have is like breaking the fifth wall, where you like intentionally, like just sort of like the Joji song that came out yesterday, super clipped. So that's an aesthetic that's cool sometimes. But you'll find people that'll do this like soft ballad and then they'll just like overdrive the song for loudness, and then just like there's an emotional mismatch there, and it doesn't always work, you know what I mean? So you gotta be a little bit strategic with how you think about these things. Yeah.
I always felt that mixing is maybe the greatest compositional skill.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like you have to understand arrangement really well. You have to understand songwriting, like to mix right. Otherwise, you're just putting plugins and gear on stuff. You know what I mean? That's not what it's about. It's about bringing out the core emotion of a song. So if you don't like deeply understand arrangement and how to turn your brain off and try to fall into the emotion of a song, at the end of the day, you're just applying processing without like a fundamental goal in mind. Like, what is the objective of the song? Is it to make you cry? Is it to make you dance? What in the arrangement is going to help bring out the dance or the cry?
Yeah.
All those things you need to cue into, and without like a fundamental understanding of arrangement, it can be tough. However, if you think too much about that stuff, but also just being able to like bring yourself into a headspace as a kid in their basement listening to music, like when you're a little kid listening to your records, you weren't thinking about arrangement, you were just feeling, right? So it's a combination of being in that like little kid feeling brain mindset, and then when you discover something that's not hitting right, having the understanding of arrangement to try to resolve those issues, you know? So
I've been on a Quincy Jones thing lately.
I mean, that's the best arrangement you can get, you know what I mean?
Right. Because it's like it's complex, but there's space enough in it. Like it's craft on so many levels, from orchestration, arrangement, mixing, full analog chain, many layers to it. So I just want to say, just because you've done Mixer Brain, and I know we wanted to talk a little bit on this chat as well. Do you just want to like talk just like about it for a minute, just so people understand?
Sure.
Like,
yeah. So if you don't know who I am, I'm a music mixer. I've been mixing records for a long time. I've probably worked with some of your favorite artists if you're into the kind of stuff that I do. And over the last several years, like it keeps getting worse and worse, but the stuff that's sent to me to mix contains so much self-harm within the processing.
Self-harm.
Yeah. So like, for example, like I don't take stems from artists when I mix their song. I want the DAW session. And one of the reasons for that is I want to, one, be able to start exactly where they left off without any changes. Because a lot of times, sometimes the first move into mixing is someone has this production, they stem it all out, the stems break the production, and then they send it to the mixer, and the mixer is working off something that wasn't even like the production, right? And at the highest levels of music, people are really bad at stemming out their productions and having it sound like their actual production. So that's like not great, right? But you'd be shocked how bad it is. No one realizes how bad it is until they're at like someone like me that gets hundreds of DAW sessions a year. So, but anyway, so if a song was made in Ableton or Logic or whatever, I'll just take the session and just have all their plugins and start where they left off. And the amount of self-harm in terms of like processing that's wrecking emotion, or just like there'll be like 15 things on a vocal where like the vocal actually was like perfect before you put on 50 compressors and 9 EQs and soothes. Like, it's crazy. And how I like to describe it is like this generation of producers and engineers, like they focus when it comes time to like mixing their stuff, they focus way too much on the paintbrush and not enough on the canvas, which is basically they focus way too much on their tools. Like they'll apply 7 tools to something before even actually like listening to what they have, right? So one of like the first phases I do in mixing is just going through these DAW sessions and trying to think like, what is the core emotional element of the song, and what processing that they're doing is getting in the way of that. And what it ends up being is like way too much compression and way too much EQ, like all of this stuff. And because no one operating today has really like learned from anything other, myself included, other than just like looking at YouTube videos or doing this or getting a subscription to a thing. And I think there's a lot of like religious bro-think mentality that's passed on to this generation of music, to the point where most engineers and mixers and producers today are just throwing processing at a problem and never actually learn to feel and how to actually mix from the ground up in a way that's artful and emotional. So instead of complaining about it, I was like, I really need, because I was suffering from all these same problems in my mixing career. Like years into my mixing career, I was doing way too much because I thought, and the people that I learned from did way too much. And like, almost like the ancient secrets of mixing have gotten lost to this generation, you know what I mean? And it doesn't mean I'm on some like old hat type mentality where you have to do it the old ways. Like not that at all. But the way that I learned to mix was not about bringing out emotion. It wasn't about art. It was about processing, right? So at one point in my career, I decided to reject all of that and start over because I wasn't getting the results that I wanted. What I heard in my head for the music, I wasn't getting that with the way that I was taught to mix. So I said, you know what? I'm crazy. Forget this. I'm going to try to figure out from the ground up an approach to mixing that seems artful and enables me to connect to the art of a song. And that was the origins of kind of like the mixer brain principles that I just, through experimentation, it took forever because no one was really guiding me. And so I got to the point where I was like, wow, this is a much better approach than I'm seeing everybody doing nowadays. And basically my journey of all that and these principles that I think make mixing so much easier, so much more fun, so much more artful and effective, I compiled into something that I call mixer brain. And mixer brain is just a really bad brain disease that we all get as producers and engineers and artists, where we think about music in a way that's just wrong. It's not the way of a kid in their bedroom vibing to music. It's this like just throwing processing in a problem type way. It's not artful. So I made mixer brain, and it's been doing really well. Like we've surpassed like 1,000 plus students, and if you read the reviews and stuff, it's been like completely transforming people. Like, oh my God, like thank God for this. It returned me back to a place of art and emotion. Everything's so much easier now, and people are like doing way less. So
I mean, I'll speak for myself. For me, it's been very, very insightful.
Yeah.
And throughout these conversations, to understand, like in a way, I feel it's more on the surface of the song than the science. And learning to highlight the beautiful elements and give the right balance and sort of optimize what's already there. Like such a I don't think there's any AI for that going to happen for a long time.
Yeah, and with AI coming, returning back to a more human, artful approach to things is like the most important thing. So if you're interested in Mixer Brain, we're doing 30% off for Soundpaint. So it's the code for that is Soundpaint 30, which gets you 30% off. It's the best coupon that we have. I'm gonna let that run for a while. You know what I mean? Maybe a week or two. Soundpaint 30. It's to check. If you want to learn more about Mixer Brain, you can just go to shop.mixerbrain.com. Okay, and it comes with 100% money back guarantee if you don't love it, right? Not if it's like whatever. If you don't get to the end of Mixer Brain and feel like it transformed you, just email me and I'll give you your money back. Okay. And out of the first 1,000 sales, we've refunded like 4 people, okay? So, and those 4 people are sociopaths, and I will haunt them to the end of time. However, I will send you your money back, okay? So, and it's just, also, Mixer Brain is super fun, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. So it's going to be like watching your favorite Netflix TV show. And I just wanted to, instead of bitching for my life about how music is getting worse in terms of writing and experimenting, it keeps getting cooler, but in terms of like audio production, it just keeps getting worse from a mixing and engineering standpoint. So I wanted to do my part to show people a different path, my way, you know what I mean? And if you feel like my way isn't something that resonates with you, I don't want to take your money, and I'll send it back to you, okay? So what do you got to lose, guys? Soundpaint 30, Mixerbrain, shop.mixerbrain.com.
And I'll just add, from my point of view, you mixed one of the greatest albums in the last couple of decades. So I think it's so beautiful that you're coming from also this very humble angle, because you have every reason not to.
Yeah, that's another thing too. So many people are teaching the art of everything on YouTube before ever having actually been successful or gone on the journey of figuring out what it really, okay? So I waited till I was 40 to stop teaching. Or to start teaching. I waited till I had 50 billion streams to start even think like, okay, maybe I'm like ready to start teaching people stuff.
Yeah, maybe just
so that's Mixerbrain, and check it out.
You know, I'll add, if you guys, Marissa and Eric, if you want to post everything Jeff's just said in the chat, so people just have, links and all that.
Yeah, I decided today, someone's saying we upped the coupon to 30%, okay? And so it's not 20, it's 30, and it's Soundpaint 30. And whoever wins this thing, we should give them a copy of, should we give them a copy of Mixerbrain if you win? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah? There's a prize for winning. Is there a prize for winning this thing?
Yeah, there is.
Okay,
I can show it to you. Right. Let me see.
But we should give them a Mixerbrain, right? Although maybe we should give last place the Mixerbrain.
We could.
But then we'd have to pick a last place, which is not fun. Yeah.
That'd be, maybe you should take, the biggest bill. Anyway, yeah. I think that's beautiful, if you feel comfortable with that.
Yeah, we've got to give them a Mixerbrain. The winner, right?
Yeah. I think that's
okay.
You're just stacking on the gifts.
You got to, right? You got to.
I just want to say one more thing, and forgive us for just being off the cat stream just for a second. I feel you and I have connected on many levels, but one of them for me is like a deeper appreciation for how things were done in the past. And I feel when I told you with Quincy Jones, I really do feel there's some lost things.
Yeah.
They didn't
100%. There's some stuff that they did in the past that have been lost. And there's some stuff that they did in the past that we've ditched, and it's a good thing that we got away from that. You know what I mean? But definitely, I feel like Mixerbrain teaches an approach that is very futurist and also very taking the things in the past that were working really well and bringing those into a modern workflow. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because the last thing I want to be is like, y'all need to go get an analog SSL console and throw it up there and like this, like, it's like, okay, let's take what was the best parts of that workflow and bring them into a modern age. And a lot of stuff that people think was was really good because of like the equipment and stuff that was used in the past. It's a lot of it that is actually like the workflow of the past, the way that they did their workflow influenced the music so much. So, but yeah, we talk about how someone will get some like amazing synthesizer or whatever, they'll record, and the first thing they'll do is put 3 compressors on it and 2 Sooth 2s and like a multi-band compressor and like a multi-band. Like, I know that sounds excessive. I promise you, I open 200 to 300 DAW sessions a year from the top producers in the world, mid-tier producers, like everybody for the most part is doing way too much to the point where it's ridiculous because they never actually stop to actually listen before applying. And I know it's crazy, but it's true. Ask Trevor, my assistant. It's crazy. So I'm going to try to do my part to usher in the next golden age of music and audio engineering and stuff. And all I can do is just try to teach what I've learned and continue to grow myself over time. So
I appreciate you so much, man. And I appreciate like...
What is this right here? Tanya Knox, message retracted.
I have
get banned from the chat.
I have a feeling Tanya says
yeah.
get on with the cats.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
No. I don't.
Oh no. She just. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Soundpaint 30. There's a link. Learn more about Mixerbrain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I never articulated what I want to say before. Just as I find it so interesting that through this similar philosophy in terms of music. I feel our friendship is in that as well. There's something analog about our understanding and appreciation of the world.
Yeah, I mean,
And because it's not just in the domain of music, it's sort of in the domain of many things in life.
everything's tied together at the source.
Yeah. Ooh.
The source of the universe.
Speaking of the source,
Cat source.
cat source. Okay, so where did we? Was Danny J the last one? I think Danny J was the last one. We're on to 32.
Well, let's just listen to Danny J just to make sure.
Okay, let's hear it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, we did this one.
Okay, 32 it is.
Because the worst thing would be to skip over someone. Oh.
I mean, I don't even need a minute to be cool. 30 seconds.
Right, yeah. So that had a great Tears for Fears vibe. It was like felt like The Weeknd a little bit in the beginning. That's great. I mean, yeah, that was probably the most traditional like pop production that we've gotten so far. That was great. What was this person's name? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that's we should say their name right. So that's Matsuyama Juniho Matsuyama again.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, Matsuyama. The song is called Matsuyama by Juniho Matsuyama. That was beautiful. So that song is calling for a beautiful vocal performance. So it would be cool if one of you saved this production and then got a singer on it and just like got one of these songs over the finish line with an artist and then revealed to the world that the whole foundation of music was based on Cat. That would be like a good example of something that could be developed out further into a 3-minute song with a vocal. Yeah, that's got that. Those chords are timeless right there. So the da 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 whatever, that could be turned into a vocal, right?
Yeah.
Use that melody and then write some lyrics over that and
Yeah.
sing that melody. That would be beautiful. Yeah. Nigel says so smooth, very smooth. Da, da, da.
Can we just talk hi-hats for a second?
Yeah.
I think hi-hats is one of those I love the 808 hi-hat because it's not too intrusive, whatever. I love this hi-hat too because it's sort of round.
Yeah. Right.
It's not hard.
So this would be the example. This is not a dance song, right? So this is an example of a song where you wouldn't want to be using that hi-hat to just drive the dance of the song, right? So this is like the core emotional element of this song is da 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 da, da like that melody, right? So we'd want to fall into that more than the hi-hat, right? And since this isn't like a song that we're like dancing to, it's just more of just like a vibe track. You wouldn't want to push those hi-hats super far to get like people locked out. And that's not the core emotional element, right? That's kind of stuff we talk about in Mixer Brain is finding the core emotional element. What is the objective of this song? So this would be an example of a song where that straight melody is what you want your brain to focus on. In Mixer Brain, we call it the eye of Sauron. What does the eye of Sauron want to look at any given moment? And for me in this song, it's da 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 da, and then that ultimately could be a vocal or something that we want to fall into the narrative of the lyrics, and then that hi-hat can be super low, just keeping like vague time in the background, you know what I mean? So if you're not setting your levels like this, you're not, in my opinion, mixing properly, you know what I mean? And once you start setting levels in your mixes based on those type of principles, as opposed to like, oh, a hi-hat should be here, a vocal, this is like the standard vocal at whatever, everything starts changing for you, and then your productions really come alive, and then people fall into the daydream of your song so much better because it's structured to resonate with a human, you know what I mean? Of how humans can kind of fall into one thing and fall into the daydream and the narrative of everything. So
what I'm hearing you say in a way is that there's no rules, and the second we start abiding by them, we sort of lock ourselves in. Granted, there are principles probably that help, but the idea of a rule.
Yeah, like when I see like a mix tutorial and they're like, the kick drum should be hitting at like -6, and that's how you structure the headroom for this and that. It's like, no, like the kick drum should be at the volume that makes you dance if it's a dance song. You know what I mean? If it's not a dance song, the kick drum should be at a volume to where it's not drawing focus away from maybe the vocal, you know what I mean? Whereas you'll get these mix tutorials where it's like the formula is like if the bass as this ratio away from the kick drum at -6, and you do that, and people want some formula that's gonna work for songs. It doesn't work that way. That is like the opposite approach, but people tend to do things more in that vein these days than letting like emotion dictate their levels. And part of just setting levels right is turning your screen off and putting the fader at a volume that makes you fall into the daydream. There are no rules, but you want to create a daydream for people to fall into, or achieve some sort of objective, whether that's goosebumps or tears or dance or aggression, you know? So that's how I try to that's like the mixer brain mindset is like, think about things in that way as opposed to weird formulas that don't really make sense for art.
In service of the song.
Yes.
I feel like there's almost some kind of underlying principle underneath everything you're saying that is like beyond the technicalities. Is like what is the purpose? Well, the purpose is to make it as beautiful and shiny as possible, like in its own right, whatever the vibe of it is. But to understand this, the soul of the intention is probably where
like sometimes the intention is make it as ugly as possible. Like the Joji song that just came out is super clipped and dirty, intentionally, right? Because that pushes a certain emotion. We call that breaking the fifth wall in mixer brain. However, other songs, if they were clipped and gross like that, would make zero sense. You know what I mean? So there's like mixing is 4D chess. You know, it's all about invoking an emotion. And if you mix everything to make it sound like Steely Dan when it's not a Steely Dan song, like it doesn't make any sense, right? So some songs should be disgusting. Just like a Tarantino film, if you took off like the grain patina of it all, might not make any sense anymore. And like, so there's this emotional discordance that you feel when you mess that up. So aesthetics are everything. That's what we should be focusing on, the canvas and not the paintbrush necessarily. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah, let's jump into these cat songs.
33, one sound by Mirado Seth. The volume is...
Oh, this one's super low.
Let's see if I can crank it. I'll try to crank it like super.
This knob that I'm turning turns it up, right?
I'm not sure. It's
Okay.
not... It turns it up in our headphones
Yeah,
at least, but I'm not sure.
Oh, is this just a headphone mixer?
But I was pushing this 300 dB and it's still low.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Oh, it's because the volume here is low.
Oh, okay, go.
Never mind.
Yeah.
It's me noodling around. We'll
Yeah.
take it again.
Very clean drum sounds. I'm surprised that was able to be created from the purr. Those are very clean drum sounds. Very cool. What was this person's name?
This was Mirado Seth.
Okay.
Mirado Seth.
Mirado Seth.
Just a
Nice work.
yeah.
Clean. Nice groove.
Yep.
Clean sounds.
Dun, dun, dun.
Your levels were all great. Yeah, cool.
Mm.
So let's go Keenan. Keenan Early. Ooh, another cat scratch.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was nice too.
Nice.
I love the 80s gated reverbs.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with these drum sounds that people are getting. Okay, so someone in the chat says, I'm not sure all these were on the community vote. I swear I've heard some new ones. Is that possible?
I don't know actually. Like the votes were going on till like yesterday. Retro synthwave style, good stuff. I'm not sure actually. I think like I want to say they were before. I don't know. Maybe you guys other people can talk in the chat about it. I like it. I like it. Soundpaint Cat Per Entry Winnie Got Milk by Victor Gacci.
Winnie Got Milk. Okay.
Winnie, I thought it got milk. You're right.
Winnie
got milk.
Okay.
I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So it did sound like Winnie Got Milk right there at the end. And they just like fell asleep in a milk puddle. You know what I mean? When you overeat sometimes.
Okay, hold on. I have to like listen to that and keep that image in my mind.
We're lapping up the milk right now.
And then there's
Like, too much milk. Ah. Too much milk. Milk was a bad idea.
I love that little extra like that was nice. That was very nice. I love when people switch it up like that. Oh no, did I do it again? Did I break something?
No, you're good.
Oh god damn it.
Okay, when you got milk.
Okay, hold on. I gotta take notes on that one.
Oh, Troels liked when he got milk.
I did. I love when people switch it up, and in the popular domain of music, like we need more switching up.
Okay, true. All right, how many? We have just made like 5 more.
Yeah,
We're almost there, folks.
yeah, almost there. Oh man, you want to take this one?
Okay, so this is Parag Oswald. Yeah, Parag Oswald.
Paragas wall.
Good dynamics in the waveform. Very understated vibes, relaxing.
Very understated. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, very mellow. I have to. I do love how the kick was a little off on the last couple of beats. Like here, it's solid, but it gets a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
It's a nice change of pace from some of the more aggressive Cat songs, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
It's like it's almost there's a like a movement in the playlist here.
Yeah, that's true. We're getting like crescendo. Maybe someone like set this in a specific order to kind of like relax down to the end. Okay, so
But Brix 9 Lives by D.D. M. McLeod Soul Speak, like, do you think it's hard? Is this going to be harsh or soft, do you think? 9 Lives.
DD, I'm gonna say harsh.
Yeah, I think harsh too.
Good use of the sample.
So many purrs. It's like an ocean of purrs.
Yeah, that was great. So if they're using reverb and stuff, is that the reverb from Soundpaint?
Mm-hmm.
So no, no like outside reverbs and stuff. That's very cool. Nice.
It's all self-contained, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
well
cool.
done. Well done. Another good one.
I got a little bit like a ASMR vibes. I mean, I could listen to this all day long, then just in back.
Sounds like a great day. Okay, we're down to the wire here, folks. 3 more.
The
Let's
cat
finish
of the
strong.
Kokiri Forest.
Wait, this person is 2 submissions here on this one. So
Maybe it's the same. Something's processing. I don't know what's processing. I think there's only one submission.
Okay, cool. This is two left then. 2 left.
Yeah, and the Kokiri, like that's a Japanese percussion instrument.
Okay, cool.
And like
And
very
this is-
clacky.
JJ Branas. Okay, JJ Branas.
Yeah, Las Grandes Trans.
Kikiori.
Nice use of filters too.
So all of those sounds were made by the cat noise.
Yeah.
Really? How?
Wavetables. Just take a tiny, tiny part of the purr, but there's a lot of stuff going on. This is deep. It almost sounds like a vintage keyboard.
Yeah.
Like,
Sounds like a pump organ or something.
yeah. Yeah, we have these new analog filters that we built, and I can hear they're being used here in the end. Like that significant, that's a filter as well, but it's a
So
analog.
this was one of my favorites.
Yeah, I got
this is
it.
a really good one.
Yeah, it's just well.
And very unique as compared to the rest of them. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? This
Yeah.
one was really good. Who is this again? This was
This was the cat of by
JJ
Forrest, JJ Brand.
Branas. Yeah,
yeah.
JJ Branas. Yeah,
Birds, yeah, I'm with you on that one. It's just a really well crafted composition as well. Like
Yeah.
someone put a lot of love into it. Small details.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah, it was. Okay, so we're down to Counter Drive One Sound Contest by Brivet Oh Boy. Hilip Bandada Res. I don't even know the words coming out of my mouth right now. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Right. It was like kind of like it had multiple things running in their own
Yep.
loops, sort of asymmetrical.
That was Tokana Drive, one sound contest. Brivid Doughboy. This has 3 different names. Then what's Hild Von? Okay, great song. A lot of different names to process there. Well done. We've gotten to the end.
We've gotten to the end. Should we compare it to Trevor's thing just to see?
Yeah, let's listen to the show. Trevor actually, like, looking back at it, wasn't so bad. Nice. Okay. I think we got the gist of it. Yeah. Play per one and like fast forward to the midway through. Great. You know what? He's right. He's right in there. You know, he's like in the middle of the pack. You know, he didn't embarrass himself. You know, and at the end of the day, I avoided having to do this myself by having him do it. So you know what I mean. I didn't even submit, so that's kind of embarrassing.
But now the real headache begins.
So should we see what the community voted as the best?
Yeah, let's start with the community. Eric Morris, if you guys want to post the community winner, we'll start with that one, just so we don't overstep, because it was actually one of my favorites as well, if I remember right.
Okay.
Now, we're probably gonna have to listen through a little bit. I have about 6 that I want to go back and listen to. 7, maybe 8. So
I have 2. Possibly, I have 2 favorites. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I wrote down like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that were just great. But I feel like in life you got to make snap decisions. So I have 2, and I kind of know what I'm going to pick as the one, which makes me sad about number 2 because that was never really great too. But yeah, I know which one is my favorite.
You should pick the first prize.
That maybe we'll get to that in a moment. But what does the community? Maybe the community. What does the community vote winner get? Do they get nothing?
No, they all get something. So,
Okay, cool.
So each of them get different like coupon levels to Soundpaint for getting. So
maybe I'll do my first place gets a prize, and then my second place gets like a mixer brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we've already established the prices. So whatever you are adding on top of with mixer brain would just be.
Oh, does the second place get a prize? For Soundpaint?
Yeah. So there's 3 prizes, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay, got it.
And then there's a community prize as well.
Okay, then I'll just give first place my mixer brain prize as well.
Okay, so we got the winner from the community, which is this guy here. Let's just enjoy that. Marissa, if you just want to write out what the winners are getting as well, just so we can see that.
Okay, so the first place is.
Well, let's start with the community.
Community first place.
Community
first place.
Yeah. We should almost do it reverse. Should we end with the first place or start with it, you think?
What is the lowest tier?
It's like $150 of like.
So what is the least badass thing to win right now? We should go from least badass victory to most badass victory.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But let's start with the community.
Okay, community.
Yeah. So we'll admire Juhinyu's Matsuyama's track here. That was really beautiful. Just a shorter, really clear one.
Okay, yeah, I like this one. This is on my list.
Yeah, it's on my list too.
Got it.
Yeah. The community has tasty ears. I mean, from a pure raw production point of view, it's probably the best one.
That was probably the one that you could most see getting like turned into like a commercial release production.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I was getting Tears for Fears. I was getting The Weeknd. It had a timeless melody to it, timeless chords. I would take this song and make it a full song. You know what I mean? Maybe put some vocals on. You know what I mean? take this cat moment, this 1 minute cat moment, and finish that song into a full-fledged song if you want.
Also, it's an interesting pitch, by the way. Do you want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
I can't reveal who, but we work with some major partners.
Okay.
And way back, Tanya came up with the idea that we should sample Brix and make a library out of it.
Okay.
That library is called Catmosphere.
Oh.
When we're done with it, I'm like, I don't even know how we can release this commercially, because like we have all these random cat sounds of like who's gonna want that. And Tanya was like, put it out there. That led to one of our biggest client relationships for 15 years, because they heard someone was crazy enough to deep sample a cat. and I say that because in a way,
So Catmosphere exists?
Catmosphere exists is an actual product.
Wow.
But I say that because I think sometimes, to your point, like if someone comes out today in the era of TikTok and says like, hey, I made all this with a cat sound, that's a pretty cool initial premise to start off.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, imagine what that, what are they, okay, so yeah, congratulations.
He's a pro composer.
Yeah, he's a pro composer.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Composer. Yeah, vocal, yeah, finish that song.
Yeah.
Do it. Not that it isn't finished, but you know.
Yeah. Well, all the
Yeah.
yeah, like
Cool.
the bones are there.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so to your earlier point, like, so 3 winners, we started 3 and then we work our way up.
Okay. So maybe if you want to maybe your winner can be, my favorite and your favorite could be like a 1 and 2 situation.
Yeah, okay.
So, but then you have to decide who takes the 1 spot and the 2 spot.
No, you have, like,
So mine's the 1 spot?
yeah, I think, yeah,
Okay, so
absolutely.
So I'll pick the number 1 spot. My favorite will be the number 1.
Okay.
And then your favorite will be number 2.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah, and then we'll agree on number 3.
Okay, number 3, yeah. I have a good idea for number 3 as well. That might, yeah.
Oh,
We'll audition some.
Well, I want to hear. Tell me about your number 3.
Well, I mean, so I would say that, let's just say Giovanni, the first song we listened to, let's listen to that again.
Okay.
There's something about this song. Maybe it's because I was fresh on iced coffee. I got a strong emotional response out of this. I'm not sure why.
Got it.
The subtleties of this one are really beautiful. It's just a good moment, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I felt just a strong emotional response to that one. I don't know why, but yeah. So to me, that's everything. So that would be. So it was between this one and another one for my first place. So since you're doing second place, that pushes this one down to third place. Am I right? Is that how it works? Because your favorite's got to be second place.
I mean, you and I keep on talking about breaking the rules.
Yeah. What would the exact? Yeah. Am I
So
breaking the rules by doing that?
No, and
Okay.
you could argue this one is disqualified because it's more than a minute.
Oh,
but,
shit.
No, I know. I would not. I'm saying like we should break the rules. I'm saying like yeah, there's a rough guideline, but if someone takes the liberty, this is just hanging for 20 seconds to be.
Yeah,
nice,
I think
like,
he just he bounced it out
Yeah,
accidentally. Didn't put an end.
No,
to it,
I
'cause it's not
wouldn't.
doing anything in those last. Well, where does 1 minute end? Where's the 1
it
minute?
ends right when the song sort of ends. So it's like
Ooh, that's tough. He did go over. Damn.
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like we should ask the community, like you guys, like
Okay, community, do we disqualify because he went over, or do we let it be third place? Community, I think we're in a little lag.
yeah, no, I love we're outsourcing
Yeah.
our responsibility.
Because I don't want anybody to be mad, like, oh, he didn't follow the rules or whatever. I didn't notice that. Oh, we have 6 winners? Okay, so...
The team made a decision that we can have community winners separate from yours. So we have 6 winners, okay.
Okay, we have 1 vote for leave Giovanni in.
Yeah.
2 votes for don't disqualify.
The last part is just reverb. And I agree.
Tanya says no.
Yeah.
Tanya has breaking news. That's 4. Yeah, that's enough votes. Okay.
Okay, that's not okay.
So, okay, cool. Everybody's happy with that.
Rule breaker.
So, I think Giovanni is 3rd place.
Okay, Giovanni is 3rd place.
And it must be noted that Giovanni is very close to being my 1st place. Very close. So, I don't know if you guys agree that there's something special about this to me. The way that it evolves emotionally from beginning to end. It's pleasant. There's a journey. It made me feel something. That's what you want out of music,
You know what?
right?
And I agree. I think it's what's beautiful about this is like he's taking his time in the beginning.
Yeah.
He's not eager to get anywhere. It's a moment. It's a little moment in the day where the sun just hit through the window in a specific area and it went away again. But it tells a little story.
Yeah. Like if I woke up in the morning and the first thing I felt was the way this song makes me feel, you would know that would be a good day right out of the gate.
Oh. Yeah, it's nice.
There's a moment right in here. Where is it? Right there. That's so beautiful. There's like the heartbeat thing, so it has like this primal thing to it. Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait, so this means... do we each get our top 3?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
so then that would mean Giovanni would be my number 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Giovanni's your number 2.
Yeah. And I know who my number 1 is, but that means I have to come up with a number 3, which is going to be so hard.
Okay, got it. Got it. And now the 9 winners, 6 winners. Okay, so there's 7 winners in total.
Okay.
He gets 3, I get 3, and 1 community.
Okay, so Giovanni's my number 2. Can you play Evan the Bard really fast? What was that one again? 11? Number 11?
Okay.
I just have to hear a couple of these for a second. Just fast forward a little bit. I want to see where this one goes. Oh yeah. Okay, and then can you play damn. Oh man. Number 3. Okay, cool. Now, what if the person who won community champion, can he also be my 3rd place?
Can
Or
we stack?
is there no stacking?
I don't know.
Because he'd be a good 3rd place for me. But maybe that's lame.
My
maybe
feeling is the community would say no to stacking.
Okay,
but
no
am I
stacking.
wrong? What do you guys like?
What did you just play? Number... Okay, maybe we won't stack because he already won something. Play 39 really fast.
Yeah, that's definitely that one for me is.
Or 30. Oh yeah, 38, 39 is the same thing. Okay, yeah. I think this is going to be my 3rd place right here. So this is...
Oh, you stole mine.
Oh.
Okay, so that's your 3rd.
Sorry.
You choose first. I have enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that one.
And then let's say their name again. That was...
Yeah, let's make sure we announce it properly. So this is the cat
of Kyorker, Kikakuri Forest, JJ Branas. The cat of, how do you say it? Kokori Forest. Beautiful, unique No other songs sound anything like that. Okay, cool. No stacking. No stacking.
Okay, so that's your third place, right?
Okay, cool. That's my third place. So that means that's only left for first place for me. Okay, and this person,
So who was your second?
my second, Giovanni got moved to second place.
Oh, okay, got it.
Can you just quickly play 12?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Are you on one? Oh, that's the one slowed down.
Yeah. I know this is probably gonna annoy you, but this is my favorite. I think. Play it again.
From the beginning.
Yeah. Is that crazy?
You like the dub vibe?
What's that?
You like dub? Like old reggae?
Yeah, I mean, as much as the next guy. I don't know this much as the... Okay. I'm gonna do something crazy right now, okay?
Okay, got it.
I'm switching my first place to Giovanni.
Okay.
I'm switching second place to this guy for making me so happy and having so much fun with it and keeping in the cat spirit. So my first place is Giovanni. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to confuse whoever is like keeping track of this.
First
And
place.
then second place is 12, which is
Cat
Master by Tomaz. Okay?
Yep.
And then my third place was the one that I said a second ago. So somehow, Giovanni, you have to get in touch with me and I'll send you a copy of Mixer Brain. Congratulations. But again, the standouts for me was just number 1, 3, 4, 8, 10, 11, 12, 16, and 23 are my favorites. So there's some honorable mentions in there for sure.
And your third place is the guy down here with the Coquille Forest, right?
Yeah, and there's no way to pick your favorite because there's so many good ones. But at the end of the day, I had to go with the two that gave me the biggest emotional responses was Giovanni's, and then the other one, number 12, was just so silly and fun that I got another big emotional response for that, and that's what I just have to go off of. You know what I mean? So, and I'm a sucker for like that kind of stuff. So you got lucky second place that I'm really into that kind of silliness, which is like probably the opposite of what you would choose.
Ultima Online.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So congrats.
Okay.
Yeah. 1, 12, 38. Yeah, that's my thing. 1, 12, and 38. In that order, number 1 gets a free Mixer Brain copy. I'll have to just get a hold of you somehow. We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
We can figure that out.
Okay. So now I have to select mine. I'm just quickly gonna go through a couple. I have about the same amount as you did, but I don't want to. You've obviously made your pick, so I'm gonna choose some different ones.
Okay, you got to.
I had the second guy here.
Well, I like that one too.
I'm just quickly gonna listen through them to get like an idea. I had number 8. This one you said had cat music.
I did write very cat. Damn, this one's really good too. Yeah, I had very cat as my That's a really good one.
Okay, I'm just taking some notes. Okay, and then I had number 10. Oh, the Zoomies, yeah.
10 was Night Zoomies. I had that on my list too. Yeah, that was a really good one. Damn.
So this
that could have been a winner for me too. You know what
that's
I mean?
my winner.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good choice. I like that one. Well done. Yeah, that one was super cool. That's a good choice.
I'm just a sucker for the
that was good. That's a good
synth-wavy,
choice.
dark
Yeah.
trap.
Now I'm jealous of that choice.
Oh.
That was a good choice. But I had to go with Giovanni.
Yeah. So I'm going my number one is number 10.
Okay.
BSR. It's the. I'm just gonna write down the numbers so we have them.
Okay.
We'll do the same. So I'm 10 from
10.
my number one.
Okay.
Congrats to BSR Night Shift Sumis by Isaac, and I have to say I appreciate his version 6 as well. I almost feel I can hear in there. There's just like it's remarkable you can get samples like this to sound so good. Like it is. This is.
Yeah, that was a really good one. Damn, I'm jealous. Yeah, Isaac is in the chat too.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I like
very good, very good.
And then I had. Did you? No, you didn't choose the Bard because I had that one. I think we both had this one here. I do have
I had that on my list of favorites as well, number 3. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go through. Because I only have so much. This one was.
That one's really good, yeah.
I just like the experimental ones sometimes,
yeah.
It's just like the crazy ones. It's just like just pushing it. But I'm gonna go down to 32 before I make up my mind. Oh no, that one I can't. That's the community one that you've already. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna place number 18 is gonna be my third place, and then I just have to figure out second place for a second. Maybe back to that 11-1.
Yeah, I wrote, this is Evan the Bard, right?
Yeah.
I wrote Evan the Bard, so good. Damn. Yeah, this one is, this should be in there for sure. That's a really good one. Not to influence you.
There are 3 community winners now. I'm a little bit. I thought there was like 3 for me and 3 for Jeff and 1 community winner? Or are there 3 community winners? I'm nuts.
We'll have the lawyers sort it out, you know?
Yeah, exactly. These are my picks for 1, 2, and 3.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I should give Isaac a copy of Mixer Brain too, right? Because he's the Troels winner, right?
Yes. I mean, if you want,
realistically, yeah, realistically,
that's so sweet.
Yeah, So Isaac, get in contact with me somehow, and we'll get you sorted on that. Congratulations.
Yeah. Wow.
That was 3 hours and 40 minutes. I'm catted out.
Holy shit!
We've been looking at a cat for a month. Woo! Congrats, everyone.
Yeah.
Damn. We did it.
Thank you so much, man.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. I'm going to take get those headphones off. Those are good headphones. Thank you for having me. This is super fun. And so we might have to pick a grand winner who decides between your first place and my first place, who decides the next sound, right?
Yes. But I mean,
If
we
you
can
wanna
have
do
both
that.
submit, and then we can just choose the best one. And who knows if we're gonna get 2 submissions? But I love that. Just like we spoke about earlier on, Isaac and your winner was, what was your name?
My winner was Giovanni.
Okay, so Isaac and Giovanni, like, would you guys be interested in recording the next sound and just submit it to us, and then we sort of make that the baton to the next one? Let us know in the chat. We can also do it on our side. I just think it'd be so cute, like, to sort of pass the baton. So whoever wins records the next sound for the next contest, and really just try to push it that way. Maybe we'll throw in some stuff as well.
Right. So the 2 winners were Isaac and Giovanni.
Yeah.
So one of them has to submit a new thing.
Yeah. Giovanni, are you up for it? Isaac?
Isaac says yes.
Oh, yeah. So just, stay in contact with us. Just reach out. You can write me at Troels at Soundpaint or reach out to Marissa, Eric, Discord. You know where to find us.
Okay, Giovanni's in. Good.
Love it.
Sorted.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, thank you, man. Thank you for.
That was my pleasure.
Yeah.
I love the hangs, the Soundpaint hangs.
Yeah. So do I. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Check out Mix Your Rain. Soundpaint 30% off.
Yeah. Important.
Huge discounts. 100% money back guarantee if you don't love it. So there you go. It's the pitch.
From the one and only.